New Energy Transport is Australia's first zero-emission trucking company. By combining low-cost renewable energy, high-speed charging and electric prime movers, New Energy Transport offers zero-emission road freight at the same cost as diesel freight. We just transported a semi-trailer full of essential household goods for our customer Who Gives a Crap from their distribution centre in Sydney all the way to Canberra on a single charge. We used the Windrose electric prime mover for this operation. It has a 700 kilowatt hour battery and it's done over 600 kilometres in overseas trials on a single charge. Our partner ANC then completed the journey all the way to the end customer with their electric delivery vans. This delivery marks a new era in Australian road freight, as it's the first ever electric end-to-end delivery, proving that it's commercially viable today.
ANC is a last mile logistics group, very customer centric, sustainability focused, where we're trying to deliver the best outcome for customers on behalf of some very large brands here in Australia. Sustainability has always been a really big driver, and particularly over the last 10 years, we drive fleets of vehicles all around the place. We currently have over 100 electric vehicles operating in our fleet at the moment. Freight electrification is very important to our business because it allows us to move more increasingly to zero emissions deliveries.
Who Gives a Crap's purpose is to provide water and sanitation for everyone on the planet, and we aim to do that by the year 2050. We do that by selling products that are great for the environment, and we donate 50% of the profits of those products to charities that build toilets and provide sanitation. Freight electrification is important to our business as we're working hard to reduce our carbon emissions overall as a business, and we see our freight distribution as one key way to be able to do that. And what we're looking to do now is to completely eliminate that emission source by electrification. We've had a long-standing relationship with ANC and they've been delivering final mile for us in electric vehicles for some time now. What we haven't been able to do is get all of our orders to Canberra on an electric truck. Now NET, the new player on the block, has come in and been able to offer that service to us. So the combination of Who Gives a Crap, ANC and NET, we can deliver end-to-end EV zero emissions.
I order Who Gives a Crap because it's very convenient. I just order it online, the driver comes to the door, and I almost forget that I need toilet paper. I think it's very exciting to be the recipient of the first end-to-end electric delivery. I think it's really great and it's the way of the future, and really nice to be doing something positive for the environment.
So the end-to-end delivery that we did together with Who Gives a Crap and ANC today involved this truck here going to Genora, loading up the products from Who Gives a Crap, our customer, and going down to Canberra, where the goods have been transferred onto the vehicles of ANC and then that further out to the customers. So being able to do that end-to-end delivery completely with electrified freight. We have teamed up with ANC because they allow us together with them to deliver from one door to another door. So with the high productivity vehicles that NET is running, together with the flexibility of the fleet of ANC, we can really get that capability to do very complex deliveries and manage to decarbonize any kind of supply chain.
I feel very hopeful after this end-to-end electric delivery. We've been able to show that we can, deliver orders over 200 kilometres away from where they originated on a single charge with an EV delivery. It's an amazing feat, and I feel like we'll be able to replicate this.
We're really looking forward to this scaling and expanding and being able to communicate to customers very effectively. The product that you're receiving from Who Gives a Crap has been delivered from door to door on a zero emissions basis. We think that's a really positive sentiment to be expressed to the consumer and a very positive alignment with Who Gives a Crap's brand, as well as ours and New Energy Transport. As people are now starting to question fuel supply, global disruption, fuel security and energy risks, diversification is critical.
Collaboration is needed for electrifying freight because no one company or entity can do it on their own. It's a whole systems change. We've got to change the vehicles that we're using, we've got to change the energy source that we're using and how we refuel or recharge those vehicles. So no one company can do it on their own. What we need is collaboration between policymakers, service providers and consumers to be able to ensure that we drive the demand for electric freight into the future. I think the future of electric freight in Australia looks bright. We're going to see better working conditions for drivers with much cleaner truck stops, cleaner refueling and less contact with hazardous materials such as fossil fuels. It's going to bring health benefits for the wider community with reduced emissions and air pollution for the whole community. It's going to bring an overall reduced cost of delivery of goods, and that's going to be for everything that consumers use across the country.